Everybody, and welcome back to another stream with S1REN Official. We are live. Officially live, you might even say. We are officially live. Let me go ahead and drop a stream alerts. At stream alerts, we are live and ready to kick off with some RoadHouse. Let me go ahead and pull up my second laptop here. That way I can see your chat a little bit better. See if I can pull this up here. Hold on. It's only one viewer right now. I'm only at 29 subs. Man, people drop subs pretty quick. That's alright. That's okay. That's life. What we got? All right, let's pull it on up. Is this real life? What's up? Did I just summon you to stream Power Skills? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I felt a little guilty, man. I've lost, like, a lot of subs here, man. I've lost a lot of subs. But hold on, I'm pulling up the chat on my other laptop. And then we'll get down. We'll get down to it. There we go. There we go. I got a new keyboard. It's one of like those old library keyboards from 1995. So, clickety clackety. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of time for people to kind of just trickle in and do their thing. Make sure everything is set up here. I'm connected to the VPN. Where did we leave off? Let me just see. We were on RoadHouse, understanding things. And oh yeah, we got all of our enumeration done. Preliminary enumeration, which means we're gonna start homing in on some of these targets. Which will be fun. That'll be fun. I was looking forward to what we are gonna do next, dude. Total agreement. Power Skills, total agreement. I am surprised we lost, in 1 week, we have lost like 30 subscriptions. They don't last long. They do not last long, it seems. Well, we're back to 171 more subs to go. The day that education gets me to 200 subscriptions, that'll be the damn day. Anywho, welcome intruders to those few of you that are here in the science and technology section of twitch.tv. My name is S1REN. We do a lot of cybersecurity educational kind of research together around here, and academics, I don't know what else to throw in here, computer science, and offensive security related topics, concepts, and principles, notions, ideas, etc. What keyboard you got, did you say? No, I did not say, but I'll tell you, it's like an old just imagine an old library laptop, like kind of plastic, that you used to have. It's kind of a replica, yeah, it's a flashback to the past, man. It's really good stuff. Believe is here. Heart, welcome, Believe. Glad to have you. We have lost some subs. It just goes to show, like, 1 week of subs does not really last very long, but that's okay. No obligations, Believe, no obligations. Our #1 donator of the subscriptions around here. Our #1 committer. Believe. Our #1 committer by far. So, that all being said, what are we at? About 8 viewers. Go ahead and tell your friends S1REN is live. And we're going to be doing RoadHouse. We got all the enumeration. First time chat. Oh, we got cheap viewers. Oh, we got bots, man. How do we ban these guys again? It's just /ban. And then Oranyash. Goodbye. Get the bots out of here. Get your free views at this obscure URL. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. And gone. Exactly. Power skills, exactly. Exactly. So, what are we at? About 9, it'll fluctuate in 9, 10 viewers. Again, go ahead and let your friends know S1REN is live. S1REN Official is live. I mean, I guess I could make a post. I gave a stream alert in my Discord. It's all good. It's all good. So in the meantime, while we wait for the next, I don't know, guys, 5, 10 minutes, you guys got any cybersecurity related questions? Any particular engagement aspects, struggles you've been going through professionally with your work, your enterprise? Maybe you're going for your certification and you have some certification questions or related questions. Which case, I would be glad to answer to all 5 of us. Because one of those viewers is me, or 4 or something like that. Not many people here. That's okay. That's cool. Let's go ahead and let me check on, did our previous video, oh yeah, we got to get last week's up, man. And gonna copy this video URL, gonna drop it into the chat. And yeah, 5 days ago, SlayerLabs. If you are interested in preliminary enumeration from last week. I'm gonna go ahead and post that in the general chat. Again, last week's stream. Currently live at https://twitch.tv/S1REN official. Wait. What port? How do I access this? That's port 443. All right. Welcome home, intruders. We got some people coming in. First time chat from Abyss. Doing my OSCP exam in a few days. Any tips for best avoiding rabbit holes? Absolutely. Spread your time respectively. Like, respect each machine, dude. And don't go down one rabbit hole. Like, if you notice after 30 to 45 minutes that you are spending a lot of time on one machine That's great, that's good. You've got a lot of enumeration on that machine. You've got potential attack vectors. You've exposed the cracks. But you got like 4 other machines you gotta do, you know what I mean? And there's a limited amount of time. Time is key during the OSCP exam. Welcome, LilyPad X3. Welcome, welcome to the SiREN official family. Exclamation point YouTube. Exclamation point Discord. And there you go. My best advice, dude, is enumerate each machine. Like, you're gonna have your initial brain power going in and your initial calories. Maybe set aside some time for like a 2-hour to 3-hour nap, maybe 4 if you need it. But dedicate your initial, all of it, just in-map scans, preliminary enumeration, services, ports. If you need to land a foothold, I don't know, on the new OSCP, then you need to land a foothold. You land your foothold, you start scanning, whatever it is. I believe it's something like that. Let me check out OSCP exam guide. Or exam, I don't know, report, or exam, I don't know, what would people, exam, yeah, report, template, OSCP exam, blog, experience. I got one from 23, my experience. From my understanding, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I'm not sure how the exam has changed since I took it. Welcome, Intruder, to the SiREN official family. Welcome, Abyss. Welcome, Abyss. Alright, according to OffSec, there are, okay, yeah, so the exam structure is 60 points, 3 independent targets, 40 points, yeah, there is 1 domain controller, and 2 clients, so maybe I was wrong on that, I'm not sure. You may have to land a foothold, you may not have to. But check this out, make sure you go over it. I'm gonna link you to the official OffSec stuff. That way you can just say, caught up. Believe dropping out the gifts of subs. Welcome, Power Skills, to the SiREN official family. Good luck on your exam, Abyss. Abyss, that link is for you. Check it out, dudes. So we got exam structure currently. 3 independent targets, 2-step targets. That means low and high privileges. 20 points per machines there. And then 40 points, 2 clients, 1 domain controller. Active Directory set. Points are awarded only for the full exploit chain of the domain. No partial points will be awarded. So, I mean, as far as the exam goes, you know, definitely be caught up on your Active Directory. Go back and check, you know, my YouTube channel. We got a lot of Active Directory stuff that we were working through there. It may be of assistance, it might not. I mean, remember the common stuff. In fact, if you go into my Discord and go down to Active Directory, AD related, or don't I have something in here? Yeah, Active Directory. And then actually, if you go to stream related, yeah, just go to stream related, the stream related channel, Abyss, if you're in the Discord, and you have my Active Directory reference. It's something, you know, all that stuff should be, you should be familiar with that, be caught up with that, and I mean, definitely be up to snuff on your Active Directory. Unfortunately, you missed the train. We were doing SlayerLabs, Kinetic Labs, which was all Active Directory, and we might have some Active Directory in here as well. But nonetheless, yeah, it looks like that is the exam structure. You have 23 hours and 45 minutes to complete the exam. Pretty much the same exact amount of time I was given. And best of luck to you, man. 60 points alone is 2 step targets with low and high privileges, and that's 20 points per machine. There's 3 independent targets. So 2, 4, 6, you do the math, 20, 40, 60, right? 20, 40, 60, and a passing score. I'm interested on that, what a passing score is. You must achieve a minimum score of 70 points to pass the exam. Yeah. So seems that you have to, it's mandatory cracks on those 3 independent targets. And then 2 clients and 1 domain controller. Points are awarded only for the full exploit chain of the domain. Yikes, that's intense, man. That's crazy. But that would lead to 100 points. It is possible to achieve a maximum of 100 points on the exam. So I'm sure maybe they give you like partial credit. I'm not sure, dude, how they do it. It's been many years. I can't confirm or deny either way. But I can definitely tell you that you need to get those 3 independent targets. That's 60 points. But spread your time. Like, if there is a total of 3, 4, 5, 6 machines, 3 independent targets, 2 clients, and 1 domain controller, that's 6 machines. Dude, I would be spending... if I was tackling this in a simple engagement, just treat it like a any old engagement, man. If I was treating this like any old engagement, I'd be enumerating out everything that I could. Any Active Directory, I'd try and land a foothold. If there was a foothold, I'd enumerate out the machines for Active Directory exploitation, try and get that low priv user, see if we could use it across the domain. All this stuff is out there on the public web. But we got another bot in here. 1 second. Let me drop the hammer on this guy. I hope that helps. That's the best advice that I can give. Try your hardest. Give it all that you have. And this is my 2nd attempt. Okay, last time I failed with 60 points. Didn't get my free 10 points like a real idiot. It did. You gotta try harder, man. That's what I can say then. If this is... Look, I didn't pass my first time. You gotta know that. I didn't pass my first time as well. Right? So, I didn't pass my first time, around on the exam. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. But the second time, I was more geared. I was more tuned in. I was more prepared. And, I was more dialed in. I was more focused. And I was locked. I was loaded. I was ready. And I killed that exam, man. I got enough. It is pretty expensive these days. Your screen makes me epileptic. I apologize, man. I just try to go for that retro vibe. If you have epilepsy warning, because something is about to happen to my computer. In fact, I'm not even sure what's going on, man. The white hat is earned, guys. Whoa. I don't know what happened there, guys. But we're back. We are back. To Telehack. We are back. Anybody not familiar, it's just a fun BBS. Me and some of my buddies like. In-map scan reports, we got all of our preliminary enumeration highlighted, done. Low-hanging fruit identified. Let's go ahead and I think we're gonna get down to business. We're gonna get down to business. And I think I have prep. Yep, or prep. Yeah, I do have it. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. And I can make a directory for each one of these. This is good. This is good. Let's get Burp Suite open. Let's get it open and check our IP. All right, let's make sure that we can actually ping these. Un momento, por favor. And we are pinging. We are pinging. Fantastic. Fantastico. Okay. So, why are we looking at Fallout? That's a great question. I'm a big retro nerd fan. So, you know, I got the, you know, ARPANET towards the 90s kind of library keyboard setup. And, you know, I got the cool retro terminal. Shout outs to Al Hazred for the point on that one. He showed me the GitHub project. It is super sick. It is so nice. Welcome, LilyPad X3, to the S1REN official family. Let's go ahead and open a browser. And we're going to start tackling any web machines, see if we can at least get a foothold on something. See if we can at least get a foothold on something. What do we have here? We have a web server. Great. So what I'm going to do is export my URL to equal http:// this on port 80/fuzz. And in the meantime, let's drop it into a web browser. This is going to be a default web page because it says, you know, testing 1, 2, 3. You know, it's the basic it works default Apache page. So what after this point we need to start looking at, you know, potential things that might exist, such as WordPress. I did some fuzzing earlier, and I was able to discover WordPress. Primetime entertainment. I haven't gotten past this, though. Kind of figured we'd start off on this. And how did I get to here? How did we discover WordPress for the basics, right? Well, easy peasy. Let's drop it in my common. Exported the URL. My environment variables are locked, loaded, and ready to go. I can type env grep-i for a URL. And there we have it. So now that essentially means I can drop that into essentially any, I can drop that into anything, really. Like anything that takes a URL. So let's do plugin detection. That is up for grabs. I see WordPress. I'm thinking, what is the weakest? What does WordPress always fall prey to? Plugins. Yeah, go ahead and updating the database. Okay, scan aborted. The website is up, but it's not. I know why. Because I put in fuzz and not WordPress. Now we're going to utilize WP scan, say URL at the tag URL, enumerate plugins, and this is the key thing here is we want to brute force a collection of plugins. So basically what it will do is it will scan WordPress /WP content /plugins, and then it's gonna start like busting all of this, everything past here in the URI. In this URI, everything past here, and it's gonna start seeing, you know, what kind of responses it gets back to see if any plugins exist that may be enabled or disabled. It doesn't matter, it's gonna check for them. It's gonna check for their presence. And it looks like we already have some stuff. We have already got some stuff here. Enumerating most popular plugins via aggressive methods. This is that plugin detection aggressive method here. So we have tac plugins detection aggressive. Hope everybody's doing well. I know we lost a lot of subscriptions. That's okay. That's okay. It's funny how many subscriptions you can lose in a week. Like Monday through Friday. Like, I guess it's because I work a job, you know? I work a job Monday through Friday. And if I can get around to streaming on Saturday and Sunday, great. But by the time 5 p.m. rolls around, man, sheesh. I'm exhausted. So we do actually have quite a bit of information here. This is good stuff. Gonna go ahead and copy all of this under 30 in our cherry tree output. As such. And don't really care about Akismet defaults. Booking I do care about. Don't care about this default stuff here. However, we have one page express, and looks like we got some other stuff. Plugins identified, booking, one page express, and what else do we have? Anything else at all? README found, do not care. Upload directory, listing is enabled, do care. External WP cron, do not care. 532, identified and secure release. That might be important in case we have to do like a downgrade or attack, or maybe there is something for 532, I'm not sure. But we have basically just one page express and one page express companion, and also booking. So let's start searching the exploit database for WordPress and then booking plugin. There is a booking plugin, and the identified version we have for booking, this version is out of date. Directory listing is enabled, and it is running version 8.4.3. There is an authenticated SQL injection. Don't mind if I do. So the name of this machine, if we look at our nmap output, I'm not exactly sure, but we could go to our control panel in Firefox. What was that, 10 dot this or something? My control panel's up. It depends if it's even up right now. There we go. Range control, Intel. The sprawl RoadHouse, and range control RoadHouse. Need this IP and range intelligence. Here we are. So dot 30 is and corresponds to, where's dot 30 on here? Running Man. Go figure. The Running Man. All right, so we have Running Man, right? So what we're gonna do is actually under RoadHouse, I mean, we could do it that way. I'm gonna do it a little different way this time. My template and whatnot. Just gonna kind of keep it all in one place. separated by these bold bars. And that's how we'll know. You know what I mean? That's just how we'll know. Things are nice and evenly separated. But we got a potential SQL injection. So I'm going to go to Machines, CD to RoadHouse, Targets. And we're going to prep one called Running Man. Oh no, wait, we just switch user here. I could even get mine. And then I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna prep Running Man. And that was created successfully. And owned it to Cali. Let's check it out. Alright, so everything is ready for us. Vulns, files, exfil, users, passwords, hashes, creds. All the good stuff. You're welcome. The God team is here. Top Gun? Yeah. Up at the top, we got Top Gun. Up at the top, we actually have Top Gun. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Love CRT. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. So, booking is vulnerable. We got a SQL injection on this. There is a SQL injection. Let's CD2 vulns. And let's check it out. Let's actually search exploit over here. Again for WordPress plugin. Booking. Or search exploit if I could spell WordPress plugin booking. And what do we got? 843. We're gonna copy this. So I'm gonna type over here in my vulnerabilities directory search exploit -m and paste this in to bring it to the current working directory. Now let's take a look at it. What vulnerable endpoint do we have? What do we have? What do we have? See, SQL map is okay with it. Access WordPress control panel, navigate to the booking button, set up Rip Suite to capture the traffic. Is this an what? Oh, this is an authenticated SQL injection vulnerability. Yikes. Yikes. Well, we are not authenticated. My friend, we are not authenticated. That's okay. SQL injection requires authentication. Requires authentication. There is a one-page express, so search exploit WordPress one page. Is that what it is? Or one dash page? Is there nothing on that? Plugin one anything? Signal one page? No. There really is just that authenticated thing there. So let's take a look. We may have to come back to it with credentials, but at least we know that that is vulnerable. What else do we have on this host? There is an FTP server. Actually, wait a second. I am on the... This is all of this is under the incorrect listing. This is why I got my blocks separated here. 30 and 31. Whoops. Let's go ahead and copy over all of the WordPress information. And bring that cleanly over. To here. Much better. Much better. All right. What else is on this server? It just seems like 80 and 22, man. 80 and 22. Directory listing is enabled. There's an uploads directory. Let's check that out. What was the endpoint on that? WP content uploads. XML RPC. One page express. Whoop. That's too big there. WordPress theme in use, one page express. And let me take a look around. PHP here, XML RPC. Yeah, WP content. WP content uploads. Let's see if anything is left behind. Okay, we do have left behind content and directory listing is enabled. So I'm going to put that under here as a reference for port 80. Any URIs, they just go right there. And we have straight up, copy this, whoop, and paste this plain text. Let's see if what is in here. Voucher PDF uploads, nothing there. 2024-06, nothing there. 2019-12. Huh. So this is all the media. This is like that 80s workout vibe on the television set. You know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Let's go ahead and check out what else we got here. You know, what's really cracking with this. Bring this over, bring this down. Be the next buzzsaw. Let's see if there's any error message, username enumeration, blah, blah. Unknown username, admin blah. No response received. Admin blah. Unknown username, root blah. Okay, so we actually don't have error message, username enumeration, but we do have the user daemon. Bling bling. Our first little bit of loot in RoadHouse. We have daemon. Could we run Ghost Snare across this entire network? Yeah, we could totally run Ghost Snare across this entire network, but I like to do things manual. Could we use my tool, which by the way I have open sourced. I got one of our community members actually working on enhancing it, so shout outs to them. But dude, daemon needs a workout. Maybe we just do some brute forcing with daemon, question mark. You think what I'm thinking? Like we Hydra the login. Let's see. It was that, right? DAMON, ASDF. Alright, we do have error message, username enumeration, but we do not have the password for daemon. Is it daemon? Is it daemon admin? Is it daemon let me in? Is it daemon is awesome? Or is it... Hold on. Nomad? Okay. Nah. Doesn't work. Alright, let me check my Hydra rep on HTTP here. For HTTP, we could do an HTTP brute force, or we could do Intruder. Loading RockU into Intruder takes a minute, and that is a fact. What I like to do is do it that way, so I'm actually just going to turn on intercept and send that to, honestly, or we could do it with wfuzz, but do we want to do it with wfuzz? Yeah, let's do it with Intruder. And here we are. Drop that password in there and see if it's anything inside of RockU. Let's see. Let's see. Forward slash. Let me think. Would I have to remove that? I don't think so. Also, I was competing in the Hack the Box. Did they release? Does anybody know if Hack the Box released the walkthroughs, write-ups, or Anything from the most recent business challenge? I'm curious on that. Yeah, there's a SQLi, but it's authenticated. It requires authentication. So kind of useless at this moment in time, because if we get authenticated, we're gonna get a shell anyway, which is why I think, all right, let's go ahead and just brute force this and see what we get. I'm gonna go to opt, and we're gonna go to seclist, and I'm gonna go to passwords. Actually, we're gonna go back to user, share, wordless, rocku.text. And that's gonna take like 5 minutes to load. So we're just gonna have to be patient here because it's massive. But we're gonna keep going and show no mercy on it. In the meantime, let's go back over to /WordPress. What other web pages are there here? Dynamo gets destroyed. Watching a rerun of last week's episodes. A rare occasion, one of the best stalkers was defeated. One of the best stalkers was defeated by a runner. And nothing much more than that. Be the next buzzsaw. Looking to battle some runners and be famous? Try out as a stalker today. Contact us to schedule an appointment. Yeah, this is Burt Pro. Watch Captain Freedom tonight. What if that's his password? Captain Freedom. Hi, this is a comment to get started with moderating. Is there a robots.txt? Let's see. Am I missing anything out of that directory? No, there's not. There's not. Starting Captain Freedom. Battling a new up-and-comer, Ben. Okay, so maybe the user Ben? Question mark, Ben ASDF? Unknown username. Yeah, I got WP scan on it. We could, you know what we could do? Oh, I already got this run in. But we're gonna go to resource pool and just run 10 concurrent threads and start this attack. Might take a minute for here to load. Memory 2.55 gigabytes. Ooh, 3.98. But it's going. We have Damon. We did run WP scan and we got back a SQL injection, but it's authenticated. You gotta be authenticated to access it. So it's like, well, that kind of defeats the freaking purpose. And therefore we're at least trying to brute force our way in. It's kind of an empty WordPress site. I mean, there's nothing else unless we take a look at our, in the meantime, if we take a look, maybe it's not on there, but One Page Express is out of date maybe. We can go to Firefox and see One Page Express exploit. Is there anything for that? Is there a One Page Express exploit? Simple. I don't think there is. One Page Express helps you craft one-page WordPress sites in no time. User-friendly. Nope. Doesn't seem so.
Welcome, Intruder.
This could take a while. You know, brute forcing with this is great, but can't we do that with... It's a lot faster with WP scan. So let me refresh on a WP scan brute force login. WP scan brute force. Yeah, it's just the URL. Oh, dash passwords. Nice. So we're gonna run WP scan at the target URL, attack URL, dash passwords is user share wordless rocku.txt, but what about us specifying a user? What about specifying a user? Can we specify a user? To launch password against opens WP scan CLI. -- URL. I mean, it might work. Where is it -u for username enumeration? Well, he does username enumeration, but can we specify it? For real, theme editor to shell. Yeah, I guess no point. Yeah, there's no point of the SQL injection. If we just get to the theme editor. Precisely my thoughts, my friend. Precisely my thoughts. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is SlayerLabs. Absolutely. This is SlayerLabs. Oh, just kind of taking this relaxed and chillaxing, relaxing, enjoying it, enjoying it.
Welcome, intruder. Welcome, intruder. Welcome, intruder. Welcome, intruder.
Wait a second, there is a gift voucher plugin. What in the hell? Hello. Got you. May not have to brute force a thing. Let's see. You'll see some machine names probably left over from the international competition, but I'm not showing any solves on that stuff. Not yet. Absolutely not. But machine names, I think that let's see if HTTP business CTI. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Dynamo, Fireball. We got a lot of users back here, come to think of it. So let's go to machine, CD SlayerLabs. No, yeah, SlayerLabs. No. CD2. Hold on. CD2 RoadHouse. CD Running Man. CD Bones, and we're gonna take a look at that search exploit, and it was WordPress gift voucher, and we have this here, and search exploit -m to the current directory, and that was 4.5. We're gonna nano 4.5, and hello. Let's take a look. I have time for jumping jacks. I mean, technically, yes. Technically, I do. Action sleep ID equals 1. Apache, backend MySQL. Alright, it's to WP admin, post to WP admin, Ajax. It's a blind SQL injection. Nice. So let's see if we can do that. Really? Okay. Let's get intercept on. How's our memory looking here? It's looking alright. We're gonna go to Intruder, payloads, and clear all this out. Hopefully that'll free up some memory. It should. Maybe it doesn't. It's still loaded. Whatever. Here we are, and then we're gonna go to this URI, which is let's take a look. So this is the injection template _ID. And we need WP admin. WP admin. admin ajax.php, and we're gonna send that to repeater. We're gonna change up the request method, so we just right click and we're gonna change the request method to post, and then we're gonna copy the injection here, change the request method up again, that way it adjusts the content length. Everything looks good, minus this, and let's see if it goes. Does it sleep? Ooh. Is it sleeping for 15 seconds? Dude, screw what we're doing right here. Screw what we're doing. We have SQL injection. At what point do you guys decide to go for some cert? Man, you just gotta go for it. You just gotta go for it. When you said enough is enough, and we do have this here, so we're gonna copy this. And Running Man, we're gonna go to Vulns. I'm gonna touch REQ, that's short for request. And then in here, instead of this, we're just gonna put, you know, the number 1 ID, because it's a numerical, right? So if I cat request, you'll see here we have template ID. That's usually going to be a numerical or an integer of some kind. That's why you see me put 1 as kind of like valid information. We want to toss it some kind of valid information. Then we're going to say SQL map -r the request. So SQL map is going to read the post data here, and it's going to go through, iterate through each of these. We can specify a parameter that we want to attack, such as template ID, and we can also say --dbms is equal to MySQL, because we've already enumerated that much, and --dump. I mean, we could go for the databases. Let's see if we get any database information first. -d, well, let's do --dump. Hope we get it, man. Fingers crossed. Target URL content is stable. Might not be injectable. Horse. That's horse shit. Of course it is. But it is blind. Injectable. Boolean based blind. Yes, appears to be and Boolean based blind. Vibing right now, boys and girls. Boys and girls. We have injection with SQL map. In the meantime, from the chat, is there something special about SlayerLabs? Dude, it's thebomb.com. It's heckin' awesome. It's retro. They got Kinetics Lab, the whole Kinetic Lab range for your Active Directory. They got multiple Active Directory ranges, just to be abundantly clear. It's actually story driven. There's a theme. It's kick-ass stuff. I mean, the value for $20 is incalculable, because you're getting multiple internal lab ranges with SlayerLabs. So shout outs to SlayerLabs for letting me stream your stuff. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it, SlayerLabs. What is SQL map throwing at the page? All right, it is doing some injections. Hold on. Do you want to include, all right, post parameter template? It appears to be MySQL, yes, and time-based blind. I don't, wait, hold on. For the remedy test, do you want to include all tests for MySQL extended prevented level 1s? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Enumerate generic 1 to 20 columns is what it should start with. Generic union query and order buys. Technique appears to be usable. This should reduce the time needed to find the right number of query columns, automatically extending for current union queries. So usually we do an order by, and then we union all. Order by, union all, order by, union all. Remember that. Order by. Determine the number of columns. We have 6 columns here. And now it's going to start doing a union all blind-based injection. And hopefully we can get some information back. Fudomax says, nice, I'll have to try it out then. How do you rate the difficulty comparing to Hack the Box? Man, difficulty is subjective. It depends where you are in your career in cybersecurity. I'm a firm believer that the concept of difficulty on a machine is entirely subjective. Every year there are new exploits, there are new attack vectors, and even someone seasoned like myself can struggle, you know, heavily. I can struggle for days in a competitive CTF on what's considered a moderate machine. You know what I mean? But it turns out that like hundreds of companies couldn't even find the solve on it, and we end up getting it in like a day. So shout outs to my company. You know who you are if you're watching the stream. Big ups. All right, fetching tables for database WordPress. Retrieved Running Man, WP Booking. Boys and girls, we might be on to some password cracking. Either with John, or I could load it up into Hashcat, but we are getting back the goodness. Make no mistake. Witness. Witness. You can watch Star Wars in the meantime. Oh wait, that's not in the right terminal. My banner's gonna cover it up. Hold on. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Reapply5 says, are ya hacking, son? Yeah, we are. We are, Reapply5. I'm hacking. We're hacking around here. We're doing the hacking stuff. Absolutely. Welcome, Reapply5, to S1REN Official. All right. Columns. Obviously, we're looking for, you know, WP underscore users. So we could stop here and specify, but it should, I mean, it's going to be going aggressive through this. We could cancel this and specify the table, like right straight up. I'm going to cancel this and specify -T as WP underscore -D as WordPress -T WP users and go. That way it doesn't iterate through each and every single one. We just kind of want to zero that in. Say this was a CTF. We want to get in there quick. Glad to see it, smiley face. How is it going with whatever you're hacking today? It looks like Joomla. It's actually not. This is entirely WordPress, my dude. Entirely WordPress. Wait, I saw that on Telnet first. Was it blinking lights? No, this was not blinking lights. If you're referring to, what is that, a BBS? Is it a BBS? It might be. I think I've scrolled through the BBS directories before. This is Telehack. Telehack has like all kinds of stuff. It's really fun. Star Wars from Telehack, baby. And there's the droids. There's R2-D2. C-3PO. R2. I don't think we should be out here. What a desolate place this is. What a desolate place. Fetching columns for table and database WordPress. So it's, oh, we're getting back hashes. Mother of God. We're getting back hashes, boys and girls, but why is this information truncated? I need to do a dash. Did I tack on dash dump? Recognize possible password hashes and calls user pass. Let's see. Let's let it go. Let's let this go for a moment. It should give us a clean table output. this might just be for recon, and then it should attempt to give us some legitimate info. Let's go back and cd nano hashes, and then we'll get down to Kraken. Tower.blinkenlights.nl is down. Oh, is it down? Dude, sadness. When BBSs go down, it is sad days. May the command line live forever. That is right, believe. Dude, may the command line live forever. These are the words of the BBS families. May the command line live forever. And ever. And ever, and ever, and ever. Hey, S1REN, good to catch your stream again. Welcome back, Clay Hacks. Glad to see you pop in every now and then. Glad to see you. We got a time-based Boolean blind order by union. And so it's taking a little bit of time here. But we are enumerating a SQL injection on a WordPress site for Running Man. It's the 80s, and Running Man wants all the ladies to be working out at home. Are you working out with Running Man? Ladies, we gotta see those hips. All right, give us the 1-2. Stretches to the left, stretches to the right. So we're getting a SQL injection on this. Recognize possible hashes and column. Dude, this could take forever. What is going on? What is going on? Our query here. Our query is... All right, dash P template ID. Oh, hey, baby girl. Ah, Corey, watch out. It's my cat. So I specified --dbms, --dump, -d WordPress, so we go straight into WordPress. And then -t WP users. I don't know any other way I could speed this up. Oh, do you want to perform a dictionary pack? Yes. I had to hit the return key there. Let's just use a small dictionary file. With common, yeah, the common stuff. Cracked password agreed for Damon, and we are in. And we have other hashes that we could potentially throw around the network, check for password reuse. But guys, you know what that is. Did I just type exit in that? I totally did. Bash home Kali scripts. Bling. That is bling bling. Didn't take long. It didn't take too long. Come on, guys. We got this. Let's go. Let's go. In fact, we're going to drop it. We're going to drop it. We're going to drop it. We aren't even like an hour into this, and we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 users and hashes to crack. I mean, realistically, I mean, what, we had an intro, we waited around, so we're not even 20, 30 minutes into this, and, you know, we got it. That is bling bling. So, aside from that, we're going to save this document, and the cracked password, we got a couple here. 2 cracked passwords, which we're going to toss into... and at the top of the machine. Boom. Can we just SSH in? I'm genuinely curious. SSH as Damon at 10.25.1.30. And can we just do this? Yes. Can we just check? Checking for password. Greed. No. Dynamo? No. Unfortunate. All right, we got to get in through the web surface. All good. So we'll go to WP login, or WP admin rather. And what we're gonna do is kind of punch in. Oh wait, I have intercept on, don't I? No, I don't. There we go. Damon Greed. This should go through. There we go. Remind me later. And we are in. We have administrative access. Bling bling. Indeed believe. Did not take long. But that's how you do it. Let's recall what we did here. What did we do? What were the steps taken? Very simple. Very straightforward. wfuzz for directories. Then what did we do? Found /WordPress. Then we ran WP scan enumeration, discovered a vulnerable plugin, SQLi. The endpoint was, make sure we have our endpoint. This was the, well, we'll have, we want to keep it nice and concise. This was the endpoint, okay? And this was the post data. To confirm. Aside from that, then we saved request to REQ. Then we ran SQL map -r REQ --dbms equals MySQL. And what else did I do? --dump. And then we ended up running again SQL map -r request --dbms equals MySQL -d WordPress -twp users --dump and loot. Now we log in at /WP admin as user Damon and access to administrative or web administrative interface. And now we're good to go ahead and get a Shazelle. Yeah, oh, well, there was one authenticated. There's one authenticated SQL injection, and then we went back and did another option with WP scan, and we were able to get find an additional plugin that aggressive detection was not able to spot. And as a resultant of said not spotting, well, we just, like I said, we kind of reran it and we found it. The point is, let's go ahead and get a shell. And we'll go to tools, no, plugin, appearance, theme editor, and let's get it. Come on. Come on. Why did we switch the request from to post and get and back to post? I didn't get that something with the link. Okay, so yeah, check this out. So there's get data and there's post data. This is post data down here at the bottom of our request. We can right click and change request method, and then we can switch it to get data as well. That's the question mark parameter equals value, and that's the separator parameter equals value. In this case, there is no content length. Now, if we want to try the same exact type of request, look, I can send this along, and oh my God, is it actually, do we even need to post? Is it actually SQL injectable from a GET response as well? It is, it totally is. Holy shit, it is. We could have just done a GET request. Look, I can change this to 2 seconds.
Intruder, welcome.
No way, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, but nonetheless, we did that because in the exploit specifications, they used post data. But look how, I mean, yeah, I could technically set this to, you know, template ID equals 1 and hit send, and then content links should automatically update. There it goes to 47. It's just an old habit that I'm in to be able to swap it up. It's like refreshing, you know? So there you go. Mega lulz. The white hats with big guns, man, that's strong. That's strong stuff. That's strong stuff. Let's find the 404 for the active theme. One page express is, let's make sure that's selected. And then find a 404. If not, we can just go to the index page. Close this out. Is there template parts? There we go. Page templates, inclusions. Come on, where's the not found footer? I mean, if I have to do it on the index page, I'll do it on the index page. I don't really particularly care. Theme header. Assets? No, it's gonna be assets. Customizer? No, gonna be under there. If we have to do it, then we do. That's fine. That's fine. There is page.php. Let's do the main index template. See if we can load it and update it. Please let the update file button. Yeah, it don't freaking exist. Okay, so we're gonna have a PHP reverse shell. And we're gonna have system $_get cmd. We're gonna say echo preservative statements. Echo and preservative statements. This way it comes off kind of like a terminal. May the command line live forever. In monospace, system $get execute the result of the get parameter cmd, and let's update that file and go to the index URI, index.php, make sure it loads. Oh, it's still updating. Come on. Update the file, please. Update file. Hopefully we didn't lose connection. Let's go, baby. Come on. I'm not even the speed limit here. It's not us, guys. It's not us. The server's taking forever to update. There might be somebody else hitting it up. Somebody else doing like fuzzing or something. Just want to say thank you guys all for being here in the chat. Be excellent to each other and party on, my dudes. Be excellent to each other and party on, my dudes. I think the server is down. Oh, we had to go take the website down. I had to go and take the website down. Had to get all intern up in this. Oh, what's up? Hey, it's going. Hold on. Unable to communicate back. You will need to upload your PHP file change by some other means, such as using SFTP. Okay, that is possible. Hold on. Is there not a 404? Like, there should be /ASDF, you know, whatever, and it should say not found. The default not found. I mean, usually we can update the not found page. Let's copy this. I'm surprised that doesn't update. Oh no, we can get back with a fatal error, so the PHP change was reverted. That's fine. We can go to media. Leave this. There's another way. We can add new media. Leave. And, actually, we're gonna go to plugins. We're gonna add our own little plugin, guys. I'm gonna install a plugin. Plugin, yeah, I want to add a new plugin. So, and upload plugin. I'm gonna choose a file, go to my transfers directory, PHP, and cmd.php, select this, and we'll exit out of here, clear up some screen space. And if you have a plugin in a .zip format, that's great, but we're gonna go ahead and hit install now on that cmd.php, because directory listing was enabled for uploads. And if that's the not content, if that's the finding, and if it's if the finding is that we have directory listing enabled, and that is a finding in and of itself, then in essence, unable to find central directory. No. Well, let's see if it uploaded it regardless. I want to see if the media got uploaded. Featured, popular, recommended plugins, install plugins. Did it get uploaded at all? Like 2024 uploads. There it is. We got it. CMD equals ID. Woo! We have code execution. I don't like how we have double execution here. I have to edit that. Let's go to our transfers directory, cd php, nano php, no, not php, nano cmd.php, or nano cmd.php. Why did that go twice? It shouldn't have. Weirdness. Alright, rev shells. And boom, I'm gonna copy this. And let's see. What is this sorcery? Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna sudo switch users. Yeah, we have code execution. Okay. It definitely pings it. We may need to take this. It's fine. Let's try not wrapping it. We're just going to encode it. 172.20.0.2. Mayor web. We got a shell. That's bling bling. Now we're gonna run my breakout command, and you'll notice if I type TTY, we have no TTY here. If I witch Python, Python is present on the machine, so I'm gonna spawn a valid pseudo teletype device, or TTY, and this should now be TTY dev PTS0. This means that we are the only, as far as Unix teletype is concerned, we are the only teletype device on this machine. If it was one, that would insist that there was another teletype or that we had changed to another valid shell. So we are the only shell on this machine. There are no other remote users on this machine. Now we're gonna export our paths, export our terms, export some LL, some custom commands. We're gonna scare everybody in the audience half to death and hit Control Z to background it. Oh no, we lost our shell. No, we did not. We just background it. STTY raw-echo into the foreground statement, into the reset statement, set some columns, set some rows, and now we are cooking with gas. In fact, because I'm too legit to quit right now, I'm gonna drop that shell. I'm just feeling too legit to quit. We're gonna be up in a machine. Now we're cooking. Now we're good. Much better. See, it's like we're in a library now and we've got the actual keyboard sounds and we've got like a CRT monitor. You see what I did? See what I did there? CD home. Ben is a valid user on this machine, but we do not have access to Ben's credentials. Did we get that from here? There's CD running man, cat hashes. Is Ben here? Benny boy! I don't see Ben on here. Or in here, rather. Ben! Oh, we're driving retro for sure. Gonna check bar temp, gonna check the world writable directories. Is there anything lingering? There was nothing in optional. Anything out of the root file system that needs to be checked? Anything out of the ordinary? No. What a heckin' about CD var www and HTML. What was in CGI, Ben? Nothing. Alright, I was wondering if it was Shellshock vulnerable. CD Wordpress. Cat wp config.php. And we're gonna exfil the database root username and password. So we're just gonna grab this. There might be another database that we did not identify, in which case I'm gonna put this around here for our steps to reproduce. Okay. Looking good. WordPress user and password. So let's give it a login. MySQL-user WordPress user -p password. And we are in show databases. Use WordPress. Show tables. Maybe the mail. Select all from WP users. Well, I'm not certain here. But one of these passwords might be bin. Which means we need to get all of these hashes into... Well, we need to touch hashes 2. Nano hashes 2. We're just gonna paste these in. There's only a couple here. And then we could just do this, whatever. Always looking for speed and efficiency. But let's just get them all in. See what John the Ripper can do. Or if we need to load up Hashcat, because man, if we need to load up Hashcat, then that is what we need to do. Alright, now we're gonna run John on hashes 2 -- wordless is equal to user share wordless rocky.txt. Viking, combat, and greed. So we have Viking, combat, and greed. Those are the 3 that we got. Nano passwords. Viking, combat, greed. We're gonna go back to RoadHouse and touch users, touch passwords, nano passwords, and these are just known passwords that exist. You know what I mean? Across the entire network, we might be able to spray them. Let's try switching with Viking. Exit. Switch user to Ben. Viking. Switch user Ben. Greed. Dang it. Switch user to Ben Combat. Unfortunate. Alright. Well, what we can do is do Linux post and we'll check for any suids, guids. What the heck else? I mean, unless we just Hydra. I mean, that is one thing we could do. There's a PK exec. That might be a way in. What groups is Ben a member of? Ben, CD var mail. Anything in there? Oh, there is. Cat Ben. Ah, it's permission denied. Dang it. Dang it, Ben. But there's mail right there. Alright, so there could be loot there. We just gotta get root first. Unfortunate. CD var spool. Man. Yeah, Ben. Oh, that ain't gonna go. Rip. Rip. Let's check Suids again. I want to check that out. And Guids. I don't know if there's any like IO operations happening here. We could check cron jobs. User net CTL. I'm curious. Is user net CTL? GTF opens. And GTF opens. lines. User net CTL. Yeah, I mean, we might as well. We're gonna Hydra. We're gonna Hydra -L some user. Yeah, so we're gonna Hydra -L the known user. It works -p user share wordless rock.u.text at SSH at the target IP. Just kind of in the background. It's either this or sucrack. And we're gonna let that go and see if we can crack Ben's password. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to identify the user Ben unless we'd gotten a shell in the first place, because Ben was not in the MySQL database. This is a completely valid attack technique. Ben is a real system level user. In fact, we're gonna put that under here as system level users. Ben. I don't give a whoop about any of the web users. If I've got a system level shell, then it becomes all I care about is Ben. Ben and root. So we're gonna try and Hydra in as Ben. In the meantime, there is pkexec. Net report. Nothing. Post queue? No. utemper? No. Wasn't there a utemper one once? I swear there was a utemper exploit once upon a time. I mean, if we have to, uname-a, cd to etsy, ls-lsa, ht, anything that isn't root cups, root cronny. We don't have read access on that. Is $p specific for WP hashes? Yeah, so you can always run that through like hash identifier. I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. So cat hashes, and if we take, yeah, $p, and to be more specific, if you don't know what a hash is in general, you can run hash ID, or hash ID, excuse me, and just paste it in, hit the return key. It'll either give you an unknown hash, or you can use hash identifier, paste it in. And why is that not found? Goodness gracious, like the moment I go to demonstrate something, it's so ridiculous. Let's try to stop one up here. Hash identifier. There it is, MD5 WordPress. Was able to detect it as MD5 WordPress. No more hash and cat etsy password. I mean, we can cat etsy password. No, it is a hashed password here. So, I mean, and can we write to etsy password? Is it something gimmicky like that? Is there any no, we can't. Is there any extended capabilities? grep-r, recursively from there to dev null. Or get cap, excuse me. Get capabilities -r / to dev null. To right ampersand / dev null ping NuGet. Hold on. Can R ping? Huh. No set UID. No, there is set cap and set UID on suexec. That might be a thing. That might be a thing. Clock diff. This is still running. It may not be intended to be cracked. We'll see. I'm still looking for misconfigs. Always looking for the misconfigs, man. cd to var. Is there anything in here? var lib. Quick look. Excuse my gibberish. Quick look at var lib. And I have idea but I don't if it's possible. What do you think? I have idea, but I don't if it's possible. What do you think? Particular do. What do you think? MySQL, Pwnkit D, cronny. CD cronny. Search exploit. Cronny. Nothing on cronny? Or a CVE related to it? CV 2020. CVE here. Where we are. Was there any proof of concept for it? To escalate privileges? Insecure writing to PID file for cronny. We may need to transfer over cat drift. Okay, CD to var temp. And I am going to go to my transfers directory, locate pspy. What do we have? File on bin bash. This is a 64-bit machine. Locate pspy 64. Why are you not here, pspy? What? I have not provisioned my machine with pspy? Ugh. pspy. Let's get both. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna see if there's any operations that are occurring on this machine. So we're gonna netcat netverbose to 10.1.25.30, and we're gonna toss pspy on 99 on 1337, and toss pspy 64. But we need to set up. There is no netcat listener here. Crap. But there is wget HTTP, and then my IP instead. We'll serve it out of here.
Welcome, Intruder.
There we go. Wget here on port 8000 / add a user and MySQL to be root. That is an idea, but that would be a root database MySQL user. It depends if MySQL is vulnerable or not, like raptor.c, for example, comes to mind. But we'll check that. Let's check on pspy. Let's get pspy 64 rocking and rolling. Play Air is a welcomed intruder. Welcome, Play Air. Welcome, welcome to the SiREN official family. Glad to have you. If you guys feel that any of this content is educational, that my methods have helped you or assisted you in the past, then I humbly ask. I humbly ask. That is all.
S1REN
Let's run pspy. See if anything is going on. I'm gonna give this a few minutes. I just need to know. Before I start throwing kernel payloads at this, is there anything happening on this system? Yes, you do a great job. Thank you so much, Particular Dew. I do try to get around to it every weekend. I really do. I really do. And if it's possible for me to do so, I promise you guys I will. I will. I will. Let's see. What's running as Ben? So much stuff running as Ben. I don't like it. It's kind of sus. Kind of sus how much stuff is running as Ben. Is there really no CVE? Hold on. Cronny. Privilege escalation. Unsafe PID creation. Sudo-user cronny ben bash. That's as root though. I mean, we got a brute force going. We're monitoring pspy. These are all of our SSH attempts. We're not worried or concerned about any of these SSH attempts. We're looking for any file system IO operations, that is input-output operations that are occurring across the machine. Is there anything that happens every 5 to 10 minutes? I usually give it 10 to 15 minutes just to check. In the meantime, you know, we're hitting this from this vector. We're hitting Hydra from the outside with RockU on the user bin. We're running three simultaneous privilege escalation techniques at once. And kind of digging into maybe a cronny CV. Cronny user and group are used as unprivileged accounts to run cronny. The directory run cronny is created. Okay, systemctl. Right, but where's the proof of concept, dude? That's cronny. Cronny CVE. CV details. Tux family cronny. It's 2016. I don't know what version it is. Authenticating packets to conduct by entries of keys. Whoa!
Wayne Brave followed your channel.
Wayne Brave, welcome Wayne Brave to the channel. Glad to have you. Oh, and exclamation point YouTube and exclamation point Discord. Drop into Discord if you have not. Please just jump in there, man. Jump in, join the SiREN official family, and hop to it. Like, seriously, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Get on in, get on in. I'm not seeing too much with cronny. I'm not seeing really anything here yet, but I'm gonna be patient. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue here, guys. This could take a long while. I don't like it. I don't like. I don't like it. Let's see, Ben Priv, Ben Net. Ben Net, Ben Priv, SSHD, UID 0. We may have to PSA UX and grep-i for Ben to see what is running as Ben. I don't see any IO operations occurring here. Like no shell scripts being executed or written to. No cron jobs getting really executed like every 60 seconds. Nothing really happening on that front. But, you know, we're gonna remain patient and we're gonna remain calm. And I just do what we do. Hope to God we get something, but if we don't, we don't. Is what it is. Oh, we're gonna get something. Enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Oh, this is CentOS. Okay. I'm going the distance. I'm going for speed. We have Running Man 3.0. So Linux outdated extreme and CentOS Linux release. CentOS. This isn't running off of core. Okay. And there it is again. Double confirmation. We're gonna run a few other things here to verify before we run any kernel payloads. File on bin bash. I'm gonna copy that over. And we have an ELF 64-bit LSB executable. That means we would tack on with GCC tac no pi if we need to compile something to make it compatible. And that is looking good. All right, so let's see what kind of exploits we have. Linux privilege escalation, CentOS. Let's see. Do I have a terminator open here? Extraneous terminator, search exploit, CentOS, privilege escalation. And this is version 7.7. I see a 7.6. Yikes. Wait a second. Linux kernel. CentOS 7. 7.3 Debian. I know you don't like this, but linpeas. I could linpeas, but I am not I'm not linpeasing yet. I'm not linpeasing. Let's see, 7 point. I mean, I might have to. Linux Running Man. Let me just see. Search exploit Linux privilege escalation on up to 3. Like, there's a lot for that. Linux kernel up to 3, and then can we include CentOS with that? Linux kernel 3.10.0. Oh, hello. 0.01, 0.54. This is pretty close. x86 64. SUID position independent pi local privilege escalation. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. SUID pause independent. CD SUID pause independent. Search exploit -m to here. Simple HTTP. And we are going to see if GCC is even present on this machine. Yes, it is. wget HTTP 172.20.0.2 on port 8000. And then we're gonna get 42887.c and just kind of grab that. Then we're gonna cat 42887.c. Any special compilation options required? Any special compilation options? Thank you very much. Whoa, okay. BDB note. Cat root shell.c. EOF, GCC FIC. Alright, we're gonna remove this to root shell. NV42 as root shell. If this works, I'll laugh my ass off. If this works. Compilation terminated. Yeah, no such follow directory. Okay, includes fatal errors, etc. Alright, fine. We're gonna run with linps. Linux Provask. Let me grab linps real quick. You didn't see me use this. You didn't see this. If it's something stupid and I missed it, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. I'm gonna be so angry. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. Welcome to the S1REN official family, Sergio. Welcome. Give me linps.shell, please. Up, up, up. Keep on linps.sh. Where are you, linps.shell? There's winps. There's the builder. Readme. GitHub, thank you. Alright, we're just gonna grab this. And output to linps.sh. Wait. -k. Thank you. And we are going to simple HTTP. And then we are going to get linps.shell. Got it.
Welcome, intruder. Welcome, intruder.
90, what is, oh yeah, okay, I was like, what?
Welcome.
I mean, we could check sudo-l as a www data user, but I doubt that's the case. If it's something as stupid as sudo-l for www data, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad, because usually that's only for a real user. I'd be so mad. Is your anger? Hydration crew, guys. Hydration crew. Imagine that's a Murloc from WoW. I do not get the reference. Did I miss something there? Oh yeah, the gurgling. Yeah. Cannot write error, broken pipe. Okay. That's okay, because it's not going to be able to reach it from the outside. Linps. Okay, checking around. Hold on. Executing Linux exploit source. What? What is this? What is this? Okay.
Welcome, Intruder.
Hold on. I mean, there's a lot here, man. High stack corruption. Dirty cow, like PW feedback. We could run PX or PK exec. I bet you it's vulnerable to PK exec. If it's PK exec, I'm just gonna laugh my ass off all the way home. Or Pwnkit. Xorg 11 server, CD to Etsy. File, sleep 5, p-kill. That's if we could p-kill it. But we don't have those kind of permissibilities or permissions. Use after free and key rings, local privilege escalation. We could cross compile it if need be. Let's get the raw on this.
Welcome, Intruder.
We have issues with the tissue. Snake sockets. Anything off the loopback adapter? Out of curiosity. 306, that's it. And 25, wait a second. 25 is open. Off of a loopback adapter. That means the mail server. Maybe the mail server is vulnerable locally. Hold the friggin' phone. Hold the phone. GCC is present. Okay, this is all great. I think the most valuable thing we learned from this was just the netstat thing. And it is a virtual machine. And we potentially have an exploit. Only potentially. Files with interesting permissions. I mean, these are the easy privest checks, but there ain't gonna be nothing here. We already checked. Suids. Guids. Yeah, if we have to cross compile it, we can just compile it on our Kali attacking machine and then kind of run from there. PK exec, I mean, I swear to God, if it's Pwnkit. I'm going with Pwnkit on this. I'm not stopping. Give me Pwnkit.c. I'm going full in. Pwnkit. I'm not stopping. Pwnkit.c. CentOS. Where's it .shell? Pwnkit.c, please. Pwnkit.sh. Self-contained. Should work out of the box, including CentOS. Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna cancel out of this. Here we go. We're gonna wget http / this. Ah, no we're not. No we're not. No we're not. No we're not. We're wget http 172 dot here get this output to Pwnkit dot c. Hello Pwnkit. Wait, that was no. I need Pwnkit dot c. Excuse me. I need this. Raw and RN and we get this. Okay, simple HTTP. Start a Python simple HTTP server. And oops, // to this IP on 8000 / Pwnkit.c. And let's just get it. Let's get it. Let's keep going.
Welcome, Intruder.
And then what special compilation options do we require? There it is. Epic. Right. Dude! Blink, 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 blink! That's it! Our first rooted machine. Okay! Okay, hold on. We gotta get the gurgle. We got it. Dude, man, I knew I saw Pwnkit on there. I'm like, what?
Welcome, Intruder.
What? Welcome, Intruder. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. We try harder. We get it. We find it. We own it. Let's cancel this, cancel this, cancel this, cancel this, cancel this, cancel. Normal, the way is never PKExic. Yeah, no, PKExic, dude, is brutal. Like, if I saw that, I'm thinking, okay, Pwnkit. Like, straight up, it's solid. It's rock solid, it works. So if I had to guess, and I have never done this with Chage, but perhaps the set UID on Chage, and you could read right to Etsy's shadow. I don't think there is. Is there, dude? GTFO bends. Chage. No. There is no GTFO bends on change age of file. Today hacks, but good thinking, dude. Creative thinking. Creative thinking. All right, there is stuff here. So we're gonna create a lore folder, or I don't know what it calls, Intel. We're gonna add note Intel. Any Intel that we get back is gonna subsequently go in here. Cat important.txt. The twin brothers created a custom blog on their server, Point38, to offer kickboxing training. URI is Action Blog. I told them to use WordPress like this server. I think they have a few plugins as well. One I told them to use is Activity Log 2.3.1. Chad checks it constantly, like every 5 minutes. Like, paranoid much? A new intern or admin is joining the team. Make sure they get these SSH credentials. Oh, we got SSH creds, boys and girls. We got SSH creds. Frank has a user on They Live. That's .47. I think he's the only user that can SSH to it. We need to fix that. The boss from the merger says our new company motto will be more human than human. I don't get it. I don't understand that. More human than human. What does that even friggin' mean? What does that even entail? Extra human? Super duper human? Who knows? Still only a few users have access to the corp share on Die Hard. Owners of Mad Max and Tombstone seem to be the only ones.
Welcome, Intruder.
We need to lock down Windows security. I'm sure there are multiple vectors for the domain admin to be compromised. Password reuse seems to be a company-wide issue that needs to be addressed. Maybe more user training. If you gaze long enough into the abyss will gaze back into you. Whoa, welcome, Agonia Mentala. And thank you for the follow. Not in Gopa Tobacco is a welcome intruder as well. Yo, welcome. Dude, that was fun. We just cracked this machine. Hold on, we got so much intel here. Boys and girls, of course we could run our ghost snare. We could run ghost snare on this, man. See if it's we could get Bloodhound AD up in this. I mean, we probably will eventually, guys, but come on. I want to see how much we can manually get. I like to make it a little more difficult on myself sometimes, you know? Even if I have tools that'll auto-pwn the entire internal network, I do like to, you know, for the challenge, to keep myself on edge. You know what I mean? Just to keep myself not too reliant on automated tooling. I like to do things manually. I don't know any other way to put that. You guys got to remember that when you do get your OSCP, and you guys will get it, once you become an offensive security certified professional, please take my advice into the future. Do not become too reliant on automated tooling. Because if you do that, I mean, what happens when an interview comes around and you don't know your way around web, Privesk, internals, whatever it is? Like, I mean, it could be anything, man. Just know your stuff. Really know your stuff. Dig deep. And, yeah. Love some live hacking. Well, dude, you are in the right place. In fact, my friend, welcome to the best part of the science and technology section, where we educate on information security and cybersecurity. Exclamation point YouTube. Exclamation, yeah, I mean, script kiddies just take tools and they run them, man. But people like us in our community, we got chemistry. And what does that mean? We work together. And we built Ghost Snare. And Ghost Snare is already being worked on by another individual in the community as we speak. And he wants to easily expand on that. And so on and so forth. But check out the YouTube. Check out the Discord. Now, how the hell are we gonna get back into... And bling bling, by the way. All the way home on that. And if you feel that I have supported you in your journey in cybersecurity, it's only a couple of bucks, but a subscription goes a long way. I am kindly asking. That is all. Gurgle. So, thank you in advance if you do subscribe. That would be great. But we need to maintain persistence on this machine, which means we need to get the password for the user Do tell. Let's see. We need to get the user. And let's set some environment variables here. Like, goodness gracious, what are we, savages? I want some environment variables exported. The paths. I want the term. I want an LL. Yeah. What are we? Cat.bash history. What's the password? Guy, come on, give me the password. What is the password? What is the password? I mean, we can unshadow it. I mean, the important point is that we got what we got. I mean, I don't think this is a pivot machine. That's the important part right there. Like, make no mistake, that's the loot. There's also shadow socks. What is shadow socks? You'll notice if I type TTY now, we still actually have tty.pts0, which is great. A Docker file. Which Docker? Docker is not even here. Service Docker start. Not found. Cat tests? Or no, that's the directory. Cat setup.py. Did the devs leave this behind on accident? I don't even know. This has gotta be intentional. What is the root password? You know what? I may just do it. I may just do it. We may just switch this to password or ghost pass in honor of our previous utility that we made. Password root is gonna be now ghost pass. Ghost pass. And now we can SSHN as root at 10.25.1. 10 at 25 at 10.25.1.30. And password is ghost pass. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Alright, the SSHD config may not work. That's okay. We can at least switch user from www data. That much is easy. In fact, we're gonna drop ourselves that shell so we can get the shell and then just switch user with ghost pass. And that'll be good. Let's go to targets.30 root ghost pass. Boom. There is also an SSH user. Yeah, we're gonna check that out. That was my next thing on the list. What's up, Ben? What was going on? Network tools? DNS tracker. Whoa. Whoa. Nothing on the bash history. Cat.bash logout. Cat.bash RC. Alright. I mean, we could unshadow at this point if we really wanted the password for Ben, but we just got so much actual information. From root. Actually, let's go to Ben again. Welcome to the club. Individual who just joined, Lee Toon. Thank you so much. Network tools is present. And here's this Shadow Socks, again, 291, which is great, but it's like, what do we have in the setup? Sorry if we're giving out anybody's Gmail here. Please, guys, don't. This might have been a dev thing that they left behind. I ask kindly that you not, do anything stupid, silly. With this project here, let's see, Shadow Socks, Cat Shell.py. Like, what is this? I have a feeling we're gonna see something like this later. We could exfiltrate it potentially. The Docker file again. Chryslia. Pip install Shadow Socks. SS server. On 1314. I'm just gonna say be on the lookout for this. Gonna bring that into our enumeration. And then we had Pwnkit.c as the privilege escalation. And that was that. Let's clean this up. Let's clean all this up now. That way we're not scrolling forever. We have our steps to reproduce. Straight up. And we are gonna grab that endpoint as WP content /uploads and then 2024-06 copy link address to cmd.php. And we're gonna drop this in here. If we ever need a shell quickly back on this machine, boom, I can toss that to my team and they have a shell. They can substitute their own attacking IP and port and they would have a shell on the machine. And then we could switch user to root, ghost pass, link. So that is pwned. And we have a special coloring and ordering around here for pwned machines. The background color goes straight red. And this is in dedication to a very old CVE that would turn the terminal, the Windows terminal, like red and then black. This machine has been pwned in full. So now when we're scrolling, you see how that stands out? Boom, we got a pwned machine. Steps to reproduce. We got our shell. It's just right there. Excellent stuff. Dude, that was Rockstar. That was fun. What are we gonna do next? There's so many other machines. I wonder what was in var mail. Hold on. I gotta check this. Cat root. What did we have? Username Fireball. These are like automated mail messages for Apache, Cat Ben, Cat Buzzsaw. Nothing actually. grep-i for pass. The password you chose during installation -a1. Login here, WP login. Oh, that was for WordPress. Okay. Yeah, this is WordPress setup, which we've already exfiltrated all of the usernames and passwords from that as well. And out of curiosity, man, I'm gonna switch user to Ben and sudo -l. But you need the password for Ben. Damn it. Because I'm just so stupid curious. Exit this. cat/etsy sudoers. Was he even in there? Dude, see, it was a rabbit hole. Ben was a freaking rabbit hole. There was no sudo. Ben could not sudo anything. Ben was a total rabbit hole, guys. So that confirms. We were not meant to go laterally to Ben. It was intended to be a vertical escalation straight to root. Because anything else would have been a misconfig, and there was no way to switch to Ben, so... Was this the root password? I'm copying this just in case. Last line of the sudoers file, let me check. Include directory, Etsy, wheel, grep-i for Ben. Are my eyes missing it? No, Ben's not there. Ben's not there, but we do have root password, so in case the machine gets reset, we did find that root pass. It's ghost pass for this. Hot damn! Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Hot damn. You guys, we have done it. We have done it. I mean, what's next? Top Gun?
S1REN _official play dude for 0 bits.
Is Top Gun next? I don't know. See, we don't need all of this redundant information now. I'm just gonna clean up all this WP like enum type stuff. And boom. Why am I doing that? Because everything that I enumerated from WP content is already in here. Actually, there is one thing we need to do. There is one thing. No, wait, we got the users. Hold on. We need to clean this up a little bit. Cat hashes. RM, first off, let's RM Hydra. Restore. We're gonna cat hash it, or CD targets, CD running man, and cat hashes. And then we are going to cut with the delimiter of a space dash field 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Let's try field of a pipe. Yeah, pipe. Dash field 7, 8. Okay, so we got the users here. Oh, wait a second. No, wait. That's user login. Field 4, 3, 4, 5. 4. Field 5. Field 2. Field what? Field 3. Field 6. Yes. Just gonna go ahead and copy these over to our users file as potential users across the entire domain. So notice how I have PWD here, machines, RoadHouse. I'm gonna nano users. And we also know there's a user bin. They talked about it in the info file that, you know, there's massive password reuse. We know there's the user Orca. If we go back to root and clear out the screen and cat, or just head the important file. So we also have SharkFinX as SSH credentials. So we're gonna nano that across the network. SharkFinX, in fact, that's going at the top. That's a confirmed SSH credential. We could do not crack map execute, but net execute. And we could use net exec and just SSH across and see, like, you know, which one corresponds to Orca. And I guarantee you we got the user Frank. Hello. So we need to nano users and drop Frank in here. What else did we get? That's on .47. More human than human. Still only a few servers, excuse my stutter. A few users have access to the corp share on Die Hard. Owners of Mad Max and Tombstone seem to be the only one. And we got this all in our intel. In our exfiltration of our intel. New intern or admin is joining the team. Make sure they get the SSH credentials. Twin Brother Custom Block server. For kickboxing, I told them to use WordPress like this server, I think. Chad checks constantly, so Chad may be a user here. Chad may also be a user on the domain. I mean, could we? I mean, I know what you're thinking. First off, we're gonna exit this, and exit this, and exit this. And we're gonna exit even that. And we are back to our own machine. And what we're gonna check here is, well, CD back. We got cat users. There's our users, nice and clean. Passwords already gathered. Now, could we, in essence, don't you think, could we use, but S1REN, why aren't we using Ghost Snare? We spent the entire last lab range with this. Why? We could just run Ghost Snare and get Active Directory everything, and we could get enumeration info for Active Directory users and so on and so forth. First off, we need a real Active Directory user on the domain if we're gonna be able to do that. And then we can run Ghost Blood. And we may do that. In fact, we will do that. But, I mean, could we execute this and potentially pwn the entire domain? Yeah, we could. We could, but what's the fun in that right now, man? What's the fun? I want to do some web stuff. People were always like, S1REN, where's the web stuff? S1REN, where's the web? Yeah, boring. It was so fun to make. It was one of the greatest tools I've ever made, and I'm so proud of it. And you guys should be proud of it too, because you contributed your ideas and it was awesome. It is present in the Discord server if you want to, you know, collaborate, just work with the person that was working on it last. And yeah, it is a sick tool to automate internal Active Directory assessments. But nonetheless, nonetheless, we have owned this, guys, so I don't know what else to tell you other than the next target coming up. Standard DK is a welcomed intruder. Welcome Standard DRRDK. Dude. Exclamation point YouTube. Exclamation point Discord. Exclamation point bling bling. Jump in the Discord. To all the new followers, get in there, man. Get in there. And you don't have to donate to me. You don't have to subscribe to me. I'm good. But it would be nice. But I'm good. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Dude, it is okay. There are no donations or subscriptions even required here. At all. I mean, most people just subscribe and then they like unsubscribe within the week anyway. But nonetheless, it might be kind of appreciated. So, we're just really doing this here to help educate, inspire people, bring them together. You know the drill, people. You know the drill. You know how we do it around here. So, anyway, FileZilla. I mean, dude, next up is .31. If we're just going in numerical, there's an HTTP server. There's another HTTP server. FileZilla. We could go to 37. Erlang port, CouchDB. VRFY command is present. We might be able to do some SMTP verification. Already just seeing some stuff that I had highlighted earlier as potential capabilities, just straight out misconfigs that would lead to compromise. Let's see, 10.25.1.40. I mean, it's a web server. Let me do a little bit of reconnaissance on this before we. What is .40? Hello. What is .40? Do we have .40? 10.25.1.40 is speed. So we're gonna drop that in here. This machine is called speed. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna we're gonna export the URL equal to HTTP this on 80/fuzz, and I'm gonna go to common here, close off this HTTP server, and I'm going to I am gonna do a little bit of discovery. Let's see if we can find any files left behind. Or any directories left behind. CGI Ben, huh? Why do I get the feeling that this is just nothing but the purest Shellshock server that ever existed? CGI Ben. White hats with big guns, that's strong. Alright, 10.25.1.40. Oh, we can do a speed test? Speed.shell. I smell command injection. I smell Shellshock or command injection. Yeah. See this ping stuff? You see that? I'm gonna be honest here, boys and girls. Yeah, there's nothing in CGI Ben. But there is speed.shell. Add PS, netstat, top, and top. Available CGI scripts, Apache version, etc. Redon, CMS, Rambo, Total Recall. So it's like a ping checker, like a net rack, like a rack checker just to see if like anything is online. I wonder if there's any like hidden parameters. I mean, can I just quickly? There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. There's no way this is happening right now. Hold on. Yeah, let's just get speed.shell. And I don't think it's gonna take any arguments to do add PS, netstat, top, and top. Available CGI scripts, Apache version, no robots.txt, nada, /speed, your business, wait, question, this is different, your business will assume vast proportions, what's up? Rambo, primary domain controller. Hold on. Un momento. /speed. And then fuzz.sh. And subsequently hush or suppress. It looks like lines of 30. For word 2141676, dude, like we're getting a lot here that's coming back. We could do 214, 220, 222, 216. 30 lines. Dash dash HL. Sir says I also need to upgrade my eyes. That's funny. Eye upgrades. Yeah. What? What? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you can't read the small font. I'm sorry, dude. This is what we're running. So, speed is here. What is this? Index.php? It is! Or is it index.acf? No. This will be a memorable month no matter how hard. Hold on, is this a refresh? Never give an inch. Your supervisor is thinking about you. Whoever has lived long enough to find out what life is knows how deep a debt of gratitude we owe to Adam, the first benefactor of our race. What? He brought death into the world, Mark Twain. Potential user there. I wonder, he said to himself, what is in a book while it's closed? Oh, I know it's full of letters printed on paper, but all the same, something must be happening because as soon as I open it, there's a whole story with people I don't know yet and all kinds of adventures and battles. You feel a whole lot more like you do now than you did when you used to. Write yourself a threatening letter and pen a defiant reply. For the fashion, what is this? Pop quiz hotshot. What is your daily fortune? Caution, keep it out of reach of children. There's small choice in rotten apples. William Shakespeare, The Taming of the Shrew. Tonight, you will pay wages of sin. Don't forget to leave a tip. Why don't Scotsmen ever have coffee the way they like it? Answer, well, they like it with 2 lumps of sugar. If they drink it at home, they only take 1, and if they drink it while visiting, they always take 3. I don't get it. But that sounds clever. The public is merely a multiplied me, Mark Twain. You will be surprised by a loud noise. Ah! There's a loud noise. Sounds like lines from a fortune file? Yeah. What if, frick. Is it speed.sh? I mean, I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this. I'm sorry. But I can't be sorry here. To do was to implement those. So let's see if we get any other, you know, like CGI scripts, available CGI scripts, Apache version, etc. Dude, is this Shellshock vulnerable? Like, is it? Add PS. Let's try ps.sh. I mean, top. Is this gonna be Shellshock? I hope it is. Shellshock curl. I have a blog article on this. Is it Shellshock? Alright, we're gonna try something. 9997. curl-h user agent echo cmd, and then we need to echo that endpoint, except instead of .cgi it's gonna be speed.shell. Thank you, Believe, for the gifted subs. Dude, bling bling. Dropping on Believe. Dropping on. Dropping on, dropping on, dropping on. 172. Port 80. Huh. Why couldn't it connect to server? Oh no, wait, that's, oh my gosh. Derp. Thank you for the subs, all the love. Just, oh dude, the subs keep coming. Believe just dropping the bling across. Congratulations to Standard Air DK. Congratulations to Agony Mentala. Congratulations to Particula Dedeo. For the subscriptions, you guys now are official members of the Siren official crew. I mean, Believe our number one, dude, my number one fan easily is Believe. No doubt. You gotta believe, man. If you don't believe, what's going on in life? You gotta believe in something. Personally, I believe in myself, my own capabilities, and the things that I can do. However, let's see. Maybe 10.40. Fingers crossed on this. Fingers crossed. Dude! Dude! It's the greatest! That's Shell. Dude, I swear it was Shellshock. I knew it. That's bling bling. That's 2 shells in one day. So we're gonna, oh, hello, kitty cat, hello. So what we're gonna do, meow, yeah. You wanna say meow for everybody? Meow, you wanna say meow? Meow, say meow. Meow. Say bling bling. Bling bling. Bling bling. Okay. Go, Ori, say bling bling. Bling bling. Bling bling. Fine. Bling bling. Bling bling. Oh my god, the cat actually talks. Yeah, welcome to Siren Official. We have talking cats around here. We got talking cats. Alright, so. What we're gonna do is just drop this in, man. This is why it was the hacker's dream shell. This is literally like old school cool. We have, I mean, I'm not even gonna cap with you right now. I'm exiting out of this. There's nobody on the planet that is a little more retro. I've got a keyboard from a library right now, like literally. I have a keyboard from a library. I'm gonna set up Netcat to listen on 9997, and we are gonna send a curl command that simply gives us shell. I don't know any other way to put it. That's how quick you get a shell. That's why it's called Shellshock. You just curl the endpoint and you get a shell. It's an unpatched version of the Born Again shell or bash.
Welcome, Intruder.
That's the Shellshock shell, baby. Now, when we return, Saturday or Sunday, when we return, we're gonna be doing a little bit of Privesk. That's when we return. Until then, wait a second. Something's going wrong. What in the hell is happening right now? What in the hell is... Hold on. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my stream. Thank you for being a part of the S1REN official family. I mean, we got Wordpress today, and we got Shellshock. And when we come back on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, so to speak, we are gonna have privilege escalation. Stream was awesome. Thanks so much. Power Skills, you drew me in. Power Skills, I had to stream. This is, you guys, everybody thank Power Skills. And before we go, we're gonna set up a raid so that we can give some respects to, we wanna give some respects to any other InfoSec streamers that are online. I mean, who are we gonna raid, dude? Is Alhazi online? Is Tibby online? Who's online right now? Guys, I need you guys to do some recon so we can raid. Do a little reconnaissance for me. GoPro Slow Yo? Alright, we are gonna raid GoPro Slow Yo, the GoPro Slow Yo. And guys, when we raid him, the message is gonna be hello intruder. Okay, so everybody can copy and paste hello intruder. Copy and paste that. Thank you, S1REN Official. You're so welcome, Believe. Thank you, Believe. Everybody, shout outs to Believe as well, obviously. My #1 fan and the #1 gifter on this channel. So, we're gonna raid GoPro Slow Yo. Make sure you got hello, comma, intruder copied to your clipboard. And 2 viewers ready, 7 viewers ready, 11 viewers ready, 17, 22, 25, 27, 29. And we are gonna raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.